Honey, this camera sucks. I'm using my HP computer, which is a fairly new computer. My boyfriend was calling me and kept calling me, and now my phone won't stop doing it. Y'all, I'm sorry. Like my boyfriend was calling me. He kept calling me and calling me. I'm like, oh my god, you gonna mess up my life. Ugh. I, this picture, I know it ain't clear. I know it ain't clear because it don't look clear on here. But hopefully, it'll be all right. So what's up, y'all? Is somebody in here? Y'all just not typing. Please type so I know that somebody is in here and I'm not like lagging. Hey, okay. Hey, how are you? How are you doing? Happy New Year. please up please thumbs up the live. Happy New Year. How have you been? How have you been? I'm doing good. I'm blessed. I'm here, so I'm good. Like I wouldn't thank you so much. I wouldn't dare complain. Everything is good. I'm in good health. Everyone around me is in good health. I'm blessed. That's it. Like it's been, I mean, 2020 was a crazy year. 2021, I'm not even gonna say someone dear and dear to me died on New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day. So, um, man, like but I'm not even gonna say like that's not gonna be the tone. That's not gonna set the tone for my year. I refuse to let that set the tone for my year. You understand? So I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm just chilling. So what you been up to? Yeah, I mean everyone is good. Someone in my family did battle COVID. But we made it out good. Like we good. Hey, just Teresa, how are you? How are you doing? Yeah. So someone like I said, someone in my home battled COVID and but we good. Like we all came out to be really good. The symptoms were not terrible. So I'm really thankful because it could have went a whole lot worse than what it is. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the new year. What I noticed this year, like nobody has really set resolutions. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all set any resolutions for this year? because I was sitting here thinking, I was like, you usually see like people posting like, what's your New Year's resolution? Okay. I mean, yo, let that mind work. You know what I'm saying? Let that mind work. Write down everything. Write down everything. I have a few goals for my channel. Yeah. Thank you so much, Teresa. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you. I got a few goals. My one of my I'm not gonna share all of my goals. One goal for my channel is to just be consistent. Consistency is key. You understand? So I want to try to be consistent, but sometimes my life, like it's hard. So big ups to people who can do it all. Home, work, YouTube, hobbies, like big ups to y'all because it's tough. And me, if one area is is one area is lacking in my life, the least common denominator for me is to just chill off on YouTube. That's just for me. You understand? So, so do y'all have any resolutions? Like, did y'all make any? You don't have to tell me what they are, but like, did y'all make any New Year's resolutions? You know? Yeah, yeah. You be hustling. That's how I was like, you know what? Because I was like, I'm gonna come live. When I say I'm gonna be live, I'm gonna come live. And I don't care if I'm talking to myself because I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't really even care. I'm just gonna come on here and do what I gotta do. So I see you grinding. You over there grinding, doing your thing. Yeah, consistency, man. Because I used to record videos, like I used to record a few videos at a time, but then my setup kind of changed. Because I was doing my videos like on my table, but then I had to get a new table. So now I have to get a whole nother setup. My daughter broke my tripod. It's just been a lot. So I ordered me a tripod that's supposed to be coming, and it's just let's just try to I mean, yeah, Brie, I'm back, girl. My boyfriend, I was on my phone on live, but I had my laptop right in front of me. I'm like, why I just didn't go live on my laptop? Because I know he did go out. You know how men are when they go to the store, honey, and he ain't get no list. 50, 11 calls. You understand me? Like 500 calls. So somebody put on Facebook the other day, a friend of mine put on Facebook the other day that men are the best shoppers. And I think that is true to a certain extent because if you give a man a list, in my experience, I've given a man a list. And one thing about a man is they going to get everything on that list. And if they're not sure, they're not going to overshop. You know how women, we go in the store. I can't really say women, but I go in the store and I might see, I'm like, well, I do need some of that. Well, that's getting kind of low. And we buy more than what we need to buy. But a man, honey, he gonna get what's on that list. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's paying off, yo. I mean, that's really good. I'm happy that's paying off for you. I'm happy that's working out for you. That's really, really dope. Consistency is key. You know what I'm saying? so, so did you guys make any New Year's resolutions, or we in it? Men are in and out. I mean, I'm telling you, y'all don't. You gonna stick to that list, like, and you ain't getting nothing extra. And that's what I've been trying to write lists lately when I go in the store and I've been trying to not get anything that's not on that list. But I tell you what, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna have at least one thing that's not on that list. Because we know what we need. Like, oh man, I need some onions. I do have onions in the house, but I need a few onions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's a woman thing, I guess. I don't know. We know what we need. We know what we need for the house. So, but I did not make any resolutions this year. Well, I did set some goals. I don't know if it's the same thing. I guess in a way it is. Yep. Merlin's Make sure. I know that's right. That that's really dope. I do have I have set some goals for myself. What I want to do and what I don't want to do. Some definitely goals that I want. So I guess it's the same thing. I set some resolutions. I don't want to call it resolution. I set some goals for myself. What I want, goals that I want to hit, things that I want to do, things that I want to try to do. So, yeah, set some goals. I mean, tomato. I don't know. Like, it is what it is. But I just hope just keep pushing. And I'm going to keep pushing myself too because it's tough. You know what I'm saying? The way life is today, I think North Carolina, we about to shut back down again because our numbers are crazy. Here in North Carolina, I think I saw the other day the county that I live in is like it was like 110 new cases just for Saturday. Um, just on Saturday alone. So it's just yeah, procrastination is ugh, that's tough. That's tough. But I mean, like I said, I mean, my thing is we ain't been nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been nowhere, but I still wasn't able to be consistent on my channel. I guess because my mind was just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to fix that. Yeah. How's it where you guys are? Like, are the numbers rising? Like, is it crazy where you guys are? Our numbers are rising. But then you got people that just don't want to wear a mask. Um, all out at the barbecues and stuff. Yeah, that's yours. Everywhere. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the schools just called today, and the way they were talking was my kids have been remote from the beginning of the year. They haven't been to school, and my one of my oldest son, he did go to school because he's a senior, and I didn't want to take that from him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to take that from him. He's a senior, and when I tell you he went out, and it just got crazy. Like it got really really crazy. You know what I'm saying? It just got crazy. I agree, Teresa. So it's crazy in Cali, Black Magic. I agree. You know what I'm saying? And I was just talking to my sister-in-law, and I was just like, man, I wish they could just shut everything down for like 14 days, 15 days, however many days. Because when I just wish they would shut it down and mandate people. Like people, I work in a group home, so I understand. Like, okay, we have to be mandated. Somebody has to be mandated to the group. I'm in that position where if we have to be, somebody has to be there. We have to be mandated to the group home. I get it, but I feel like in order for this to really just die down, everybody needs to just chill. I don't know. I think everybody just needs to chill. You know, I don't know. That's just my opinion. But it's just a new year. I just want things to be different. I think everybody feel like 2020 was like cursed. I don't know. They feel like, oh, as long as we get to 2021, we'll be okay. But the things, it's the COVID is coming into 2021, so we just gotta change some things. I don't know. I just hope, and like here they're selling to. It's just weird. Like they even selling to go alcohol. Like you can get alcohol to go here at a bar. It's odd. I don't know. Our government's a little odd. It's tough, yo. It's tough. It's just tough. Everybody just try to stay safe as possible. That's all I can say. Just try to stay safe as possible. Yeah. But do y'all feel like masks work? Do y'all feel like masks work? Do masks work? Because I was sitting here, I was talking to my kids, and I was like, when I be at work, I be, I hope by the summer it'll let up too. But when I be at work, I be smelling like, okay, so say I could smell I could smell through my mask. So do you feel like if you could smell smells through your mask, do you feel like you could smell COVID can come through your mask too? Or do you feel like you gotta double mask it up or what? Because some people, I don't know, the logic of people here in North Carolina, it's just a little screwed up. I don't know if a mask gonna work, but I'm gonna wear it. Right. Oh, that's a good way to look at it, Bree. I think they do it at least keeps people from touching their faces, their mouth, and their nose. Like even with little kids, like you don't realize how much people touch their face, especially kids. You don't realize it until you watching, and they touching, and the mask is coming down. I'm like, yo, when we first went out, it was a disaster. it was a disaster. And I mean, even us, we touch our faces, our hair, our phones, keys, credit cards, money. you know, we touching all that stuff. so, mm, hun, I don't know. Right now, like I said, I live in North Carolina, and North Carolina, these folks think a little different out here, and they just don't want to wear masks. I don't know. I just don't know. They don't want to wear them. So I told my family today that we're gonna chill out with going out because we were actually supposed to go to have a seafood boil tonight with one family that they don't go out. You know, one family they don't go out; they just do what they got to do. But I feel like even taking a chance because they had somebody come drop some gifts off at Christmas, and the person that dropped gifts off at Christmas tested positive for COVID. So therefore, they was just like, yeah, we're gonna cut it short. So now I think I let my guard down a little bit. So now it's just like, okay, we was about to go there and have a seafood boil, but they called us and was like, it's better to be safe than sorry, so you can't come. So now it's just like, okay, we got to really tighten up again because it's really getting crazy out here. We got to think about it as if when COVID like just happened, we got to think about it on that level because we getting a little loosey goosey, like we letting our guards down. So we just gonna chill in the house. That's all I can say. We gonna chill and relax in the house. And like I was saying earlier, like I'd be having fun. I could just sit here, drink my wine, and listen to music and just be in my own little zone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the kids feel about that, but well, the kids ain't really been nowhere. But we try to go outside and just I let them go outside and just get some fresh air. But we're gonna have to lock it down. It's the only thing I could do, say or do. We have to lock it down. What are some of the things? I mean, I don't want this to be like a COVID live, you know what I'm saying? But I just want things to be better, y'all. That's it. I don't even have the desire to go outside. I do want to travel. I do have the desire to travel.